Okay, friends and subscribers, this is one video I never ever thought I'd be making. Um, yes, that's right, fairies. As you can see here, this was the first thing that made me realise something weird was flying around my camera. At first I thought, yeah, it was a bug. I didn't take any notice of it until I actually started reviewing security footage. That was the first one that came, and this was very close to the camera, as if it was looking at the camera. And then we have this one. These are integrated shots. You can just see it in the background. I might actually, yeah, here it comes. It's coming into shot. I'm actually leaving each one on a little bit so that you can actually examine each photo for yourself rather than just scan through quickly. It is, if you look down at the bottom right hand corner, you'll see the time scale of each shot. I was actually filming, there's the first fairy. That's the first shot where you can actually make out that it was a fairy. And I'm saying it, yes, it is a fairy. I am 49 years old, people, and I now believe in fairies because I captured one on my security camera. There it is there. That, I'd say, would be the best shot. The very last photo at the video is a zoomed in version. You have to forgive the quality of these pictures, folks. The quality of these pictures is basically the fact that they're off a infrared security camera. Now, these things are extremely bright in the security camera. I noticed that some of the moths that were flying around weren't showing up. They're just little black blurs flying around the screen. The infrared actually didn't even pick half of them up, I think, because of the colour of their wings. But this thing, they was quite clear. I saw quite a lot of activity around my camera. At first, I thought some of it is UFO activity happening out in the sky. Now, the orb, where you can see the left side of that. The top of the shed, I utilise that is because it's right above there. You can see that tiny little white dot. Trust me, on my screen, I've got a big 106 centimetre screen, folks. Like, that's quite large to me, that little dot. It's within that squared section that you'll see, and basically I'll leave that square section up throughout the whole of the videos. The orb does disappear back and forwards into the clouds because this is a cloudy, extremely cloudy night. The second night I haven't even got to that footage yet. The orb is still there. As I said, like, I can see it quite clearly on my security camera. There are a couple of little other orbs that pop up everywhere around it. You might think that you're just looking at a black screen, but look within this square that I've put up on the screen to help guide you. But it's these things that are flying through that actually started me wondering that thing. See, what we think goes on out in the world, people, is there's another totally different life form out there in the world, and it's fairies. And there's other things like those flyers with those wiggly wings that everybody sees in the UFO circles. I've even captured a few of those, and in the next video I'm actually going to put everything that I've captured in from the last download, and I've only just quick scanned these things, folks. Trust me, there's a lot more than I've actually putting up on these videos. It's going to take me. I spent 5 hours just going scanning through it, fast scan, and every time I saw a bright light, I just scanned it, and I had to take individual shots of the orb. And this, to me, I didn't think much of it in the first shot, but the next shot is a direct shot straight after it, and what do you see? You see wings and 2 legs at the back, and you see what looks to be a head. Yeah, it's quite amazing, folks. And I can tell you now, there's that little UFO thingy with those wiggly type wing on the side of it. But these things move so fast. There's another one of the fairies. I still can't believe I've captured these, folks. And I say it again, I'm a 49-year-old man that now believes in fairies because of these pictures. And what I saw on the camera made me do this scan of the things. Plus, I had to get the oil photos, but I did not realise that how clear some of these photos were, and like those ones at the front are, and it's absolutely amazing. And I will be putting another video up, which is just basically those three will be the three perfect shots with thing. Now this one's got me. This one was very different. I don't know whether this one flew close to the screen, but to me, it's different. It's not a moth. It doesn't even look like an insect. Whether it's a fairy with clothes on or whatever, I don't know. It's sort of, but see, then you turn around and there's the legs at the back of this thing again. So yeah, we've got something weird out in our sky. It's not very large. Another one of those flyers, whatever they call them. But this is amazing to what I've seen, folks. For the last, say, 8 hours, I've been in total bewilderment. And not because of the lack of sleep I've got because of these things, but bewilderment because I've actually seen fairies. And so I'm sharing them with you. I did try and... I was going to sell them to the press, but then I thought, nah, stuff them. And yeah, that's a better shot of the two legs on the fairy of that first image. So I'll leave it up to you, folks. You make up your minds, and yeah. And my bug, as I said there, my bug man mate says there, like.